IQUNIX just released another keyboard, which is the EV63, and today we are going to check how good this keyboard is and is it worth the money. Oh, and by the way, this video is sponsored by IQUNIX. Yes! Now this keyboard is 63% layout and it is full aluminum build, that's why it's quite heavy. Heavier than the EZ63 actually. Now I'm a fan with the design because it looks so futuristic, so cyberpunk. Now there is 3 different models of this keyboard, which is the dark purple, dark side RS, and what I have here is the silver blade RS. Now the difference between the other 2 is of course the colors, and they have forged carbon at the bottom, which this silver blade doesn't have. And it also has the name of the keyboard at the top right corner. They should have also put the name at the front just like the EZ63 because it looks so cool in my opinion. Now for the keycaps, it is translucent with highlighted keys or letters, which means we can finally see some RGB lightings of this keyboard because you can barely see the RGB lights on EZ63. And for the creamy keyboard lovers, let's hear how creamy this keyboard sounds. And it sounds creamy to me. Let me know if it sounds creamy to you too in the comments. And this keyboard is also hot swappable with the Magnetic X Pro switch, custom built by IQUNIX. And the actuation point of the magnetic switch can go up to 0.2 millimeters. What is going on? No, I mean, it is insane. 0.2 millimeter, that is insane. Spoiler alert, the actuation point can actually go up to 0.1 millimeter. Just wait till we're on software part. But why not at least 0.1 millimeter, bro? But we still get the rapid trigger feature though. So no worries guys, don't panic, don't panic. Speaking of rapid trigger, let's check out the software and see how fast the rapid trigger and some other features like the SOCD. Okay, so this is the software of the EV63, so let's press the start and select our keyboard connect. So this is the first thing that you're gonna see whenever you open the software, and this is the key map section, and I'm not gonna mess around in here because I think it is completely perfect, so it is up to you. Alright, and the second one is the lighting section, and this is where you can customize your RGB lightings, effects, and colors. You can make your own custom lighting or just global static, which I always use, and you can choose whatever RGB light effects and colors you want. Like there's a lot of RGB light effects to choose, bro, but I'm just gonna go with the static color. And of course you can change the RGB colors, but I'll just go with white. And for the best part is the performance section. First I gotta select all the keys and choose the Magnetic X Pro and save. And I'm just gonna select the keys that I want to have a rapid trigger mode. Let's set our actuation point up to 0.1. Oh wait, 0.1? I thought 0.2 millimeter. Let's go, bro, let's go IQUNIX. Let's turn on the rapid trigger mode, and for the new gens, this is called RT mode. And for the bottom safety zone, it should be the same as your press and release settings, which is 0.01. So bottom safety zone to 0.01. But what if we're gonna set it to infinite mode? And we got some warnings, which means we can set to 0.005 millimeter. And nope, we are not getting a 0.005 millimeter. But 0.01 millimeter is definitely fast enough to get kicked out of the game. But seriously, it is fast enough. Save. For the pro keys or other features, you're getting the SOCD or Snappy Tappy or Snap Tap, I don't know how you call it, DKS, RS, MT, and TGL. But I'm just gonna use the SOCD since this is the only thing that I know. Next, last input priority. Boom. And we have the macro record, which I don't know. We got professional presets. This is basically the settings of the esports player who used this EV63. And we got key calibration. I think this is where you can check your switches if they're working or not. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know. And right here we have the settings and we have a red dot. That means we have a firmware update. Maybe let's check for updates. Ooh, let's go. So we're getting an optimized the solid color reactive lighting effect issue. Didn't know there's some issues with this keyboard. Optimize the switch adaptation curve. I think that's a big deal. Optimize key abnormality issues during computer reboot and shutdown startup. Optimize the garbled character issue when switching to 6-key rollover while holding keys. I have not faced of all these 5 issues, but let's update now. Okay, so who is this keyboard for? Well, this keyboard is for everybody who likes this keyboard or who wants this keyboard. Or for the people who cares about the performance or competitive gamers. But me, I'm just a casual gamer who cares about the performance, and I barely play games. So if you wanna check or buy this keyboard right now, you can check on my description. By the way, don't forget to use my 10% off code, which is KOHII, to get a 10% off discount. Subscribe!